All right. Let me adjust. For my height here. The object of today is to kind of like, we're taking the inspiration from the Marvel What If series that debuted on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
The opening like sequence, they have that actor from I think he's been around for a while, but I think he got famous during like the Hunger Games. He's like, what did you say his name was? He's the voice of Uatu, the Watcher.
Oh, Jeffrey
Wright. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that.
He played
too.
Basquiat. He's been in quite a few movies. But yeah, he does the voice of how do you say his name?
Uatu,
right?
Uatu.
He's I guess the Watchers is like a clique, right? It's a group of them, but he's one of the Watchers.
Yeah, I think he specifically watches over like the Earth 616.
And like,
or at least in our continuity and stuff like that.
The
and
alternate realities and stuff like that, right?
You know what? I know he.
Because if he's the guy who overlooks the what ifs, he sees those.
It's hard to kind of like put a range, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's like he shows up when anything on our Earth happens.
Yeah.
And other watchers from other realities watch their own.
Yeah.
And so they kind of have, I think there's like a group, like you said, I think there's like a group of them.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I guess they just talk. I guess they're just like shooting the shit, bro, over like what's going on,
Really?
They said they can't do nothing, so I'm like, they just talk about it.
They can't interject, get involved or anything. Bro, like, just they're watching, dude. How fucking boring is that?
Like, they're gonna...
Peeping Toms and shit.
They're like, oh, damn, check it out.
But
yeah, I mean, like the opening sequence, like they go through like all kinds of different realities and
yeah, man, it's
different
cool.
like stories.
I like
so,
the animation too.
The closing thing with him and the galaxy and the stars, and he's just kind of blended in between them. I kind of want to do something like that. You know what I mean? Where you got I blacked out my canvas. It's still a little wet here.
Yeah, we got it.
But I got totally
blank
canvas here.
We're gonna do a cover. Try to do covers to a what if story. What if a cover? Yeah. We're gonna do an alternative story to our cover arts. Do some cover art to an alternative what if story of our own. Show it at the end. What if comic books are you familiar with?
Like I'm like super into X-Men. It was during like the War of Kings, and this dude Gabriel Summers, who's like the younger brother of Scott Summers' Cyclops, right? I think they end up like kind of in some way like removing his powers, and he has to stay kind of stuck on this island, kind of replaying like the moment that he betrayed his friends and try to like, I guess, kill them all or something like that and leave them for dead.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy, man.
What's that dude in the Eternals?
I think it was on Krakota.
And the Eternals, the new trailer that came out?
The Eternals.
Sorry,
the Eternals,
yeah. Eternals. That guy that shoots that laser out of his eyes.
I think that's Icarus or something like that. Yeah. I think and those fools I think are in a way, I think they are like directly related to like Thanos or some shit like that. I could be way off on that.
Are you excited to see that one?
Not so much, but I mean, it's kind of cool, to see like people shoot lasers out of their eyes and fly around though. Yeah. I kind of feel like in a way, like that's how all like superhero movies are, like not necessarily flying around shooting lasers from their eyes, but like the spectacle of like, oh wow, look at what they're doing, what they can do. Like let's just make that the whole movie.
I don't know. It looks pretty cool, man. Because I like those Celestials. You know what I mean?
That's pretty interesting
cool to start
too,
seeing
right?
that stuff.
Yeah,
man. Even when they showed like a glimpse of it in the Guardians, I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! I want to see some shit like that." But
sure, dude. Yeah, I saw Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, what do you think about that movie?
I didn't like it so much. I mean, like, no, I mean, like, I liked it, but I thought it was just like, it was like pretty much every movie I'd already seen. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of fucking action, man.
It was just action. Action. I don't know,
Non-stop
dude.
action.
Like, I don't know, man. Like,
Like that.
I just feel like every like action gag or every like exchange, like I had already seen in another movie before. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that guy's known for like those trauma films, with
the
like,
what's his name? The James Gunn.
the Toxic Avenger and so on, which they're gonna be making a reboot of that movie soon too, man.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, the Toxic Avenger. You don't remember the Toxic Avenger?
I remember that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a remakes like recently. I think they just wrapped it up, so we're gonna be seeing that pretty soon. James Gunn used to direct those movies as well. Some of those trauma films, and they're like gory, kind of campy kind of films and stuff like that. But they're you kind of see that a little bit within the Suicide Squad. You see that.
That's true,
mixed
right?
with
It's like
Guardians of the Galaxy,
yeah, exactly.
You see the gore. You see, like, I love it that it's rated R, dude. I'm rooting for these movies to be rated R.
No, I think it is cool, like that we finally get to see like these wacky kind of characters on there, but it was just something about it, dude, that I don't know. It's like I guess it just didn't land for me, like
Well, the villain was pretty cool, man. Like that's
the Starro. That was pretty legit, man. Bro. That shit was dope. That shit was tight.
I appreciate that shit, man. I wish they kind of kept it more of a secret, though. You know what I mean? I wish it just came out on screen. Like, what?
I guess the rat catcher chick. I wasn't feeling the rat catcher chick. I wasn't feeling the shark dude. Like, he's alright, but like it was almost like okay, like yeah, we had an animal character in the first one.
Oh, we gotta do some other.
Let's do the same thing.
That's cool. I like what
same thing, but I mean, it tracks and it works.
Yeah, you got Sylvester Stallone to play the character, bro.
Right, and already him being part of the movie is gonna like get people to watch it, dude.
He already kind of sounds punch drunk, so I guess it's the part. But yeah, dude, it's a cool movie.
Yeah, man.
I enjoyed it. It was just
like kind of like a pleasure just to watch, like.
Yeah, man.
Hardcore fucking action, bro. It's like hardcore on top of hardcore on top of hardcore. Like, it's just ridiculous, dude. Sometimes it was like ridiculous. Like, I thought like the part where they're sneaking around like killing like all like the the refugees and shit like in silence.
Oh, dude.
I was like, these feel like nobody's like sounding no alarms. I was like, hey, like making no noise.
Why didn't my men alarm me or alert me that you were here or something? We're like, oh shit, we just came in and
man, they were already dead.
Didn't see anybody.
Oh yeah.
They just fucking wiped out the whole thing, bro.
I know. Like that part, I don't know. Like, it was tight, but it was also like, man, I just felt like it was missing like something. Like, almost like if they would have been funnier, like if everybody did fucking hear them, you know what I mean? It was like this huge like fight and just like misunderstanding, like a shootout, and they're like, hey, whoa, like,
oh, just stop.
Everybody, calm down.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Like a little Mexican standoff kind of thing, you know?
For real. What'd you think about the characters? Like the Peacemaker and Bloodsport.
Shit, dude. Peacemaker should have made the whole fucking movie about the fucking Peacemaker dude, bro. That fucker was giving them fucking burns left and right, bro.
I heard that he did.
I mean, like the whole like the kind of gay sex thing, like the gay dick jokes and stuff like that. Like,
oh, okay.
They seem like a little too much, but you know, like every humor's humor, you know what I mean? I'm not like hating, you know? I'm not hating.
I'm trying to think of some of the gripes with the movie and myself. Let me see.
I mean, if you didn't have any, bro, I mean, shit. I mean, it was a good. I'm not saying that it was bad.
It's pretty cool. It was funny, dude. You expect these characters right in the beginning, like, okay, I heard of some of these characters that they were gonna use. You know what I mean? Like within the first 15 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes.
I didn't even want to comment on that, dude, because
I
was like, how fucking
Team One
lame.
fucking just got wiped the fuck out, dude. And of course, Harley, their brand, you know what I mean? It has to survive.
Bro,
so
fuck yeah.
the DC. Yeah, but it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool.
For sure, right?
And there's a lot of good content coming out, man. I'm excited, bro. I love the shit that Marvel's doing with the TV Disney Plus. WandaVision was sick.
WandaVision?
The WandaVision was dope.
I thought you said WakandaVision.
Did I say WakandaVision?
I don't know. Maybe I'm like hearing things. I don't know. I have pretty bad hearing.
WandaVision, but yeah.
The WandaVision was
WandaVision. Yeah, that shit was sick, dude. It was pretty cool.
I thought it was
like they start off kind of like what the fuck. Both shows, even the.
I just looked like that
Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
like that back and forth between like the old school like 4x3 like kind of framing like that you would see like on the like on TV shows like I Love Lucy like back in the day, you know what I mean, before they had high def TV.
Yeah.
And they would kind of go back and forth, and that's how you could kind of know like when you were in the show along with like Wanda and the Vision.
Yeah.
And when you were like the response team or the sword response team. That shit was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Dude, like I was so happy that they brought that kind of stuff. Like they just kind of opened like the whole like universe up like that much. You know what I mean? Just like the people that joined Sword, that work for Sword. I mean, she's already talking about her mama fucking worked for Sword, bro. You know, like,
yeah.
And she's like that Monica Rambeau.
And it's just gonna tie into like the.
She became like that.
Doctor Strange too with
Spectrum.
With the Scarlet Witch too. Right at the end, I'm pretty sure that's gonna go into like the new Doctor Strange film.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. They're setting it up for like Phase 4. I think this What If is part of the Phase 4 too.
So what'd you think of the first episode then?
I like it, bro. I thought it was pretty dope.
I liked it a lot, dude.
The Peggy Carter twist. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, man.
I loved how I like how they were able to tell basically the whole fucking first Captain America, first Avenger movie in like that time, and like they didn't dilly dally on a lot of like the stuff they didn't need, right? They just kind of got to business. Like, okay, bam, they fucked up like the serum or like the rebirth like chamber thing. She got in, okay, down. Now she's like out here like saving fools, and now she's like
right away, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it just got with it, dude. Like
she's more of a badass than Captain America. You know what I mean?
In a lot of ways, that they made it. Well, I think it's because of like
I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? That's for real. That shit. They took that shit out right away, dude. Within like, I don't know, an episode. I think it just fuck a whole series of events. She took it all out in a fucking whole episode, bro.
That's what was dope about it. Like the storytelling. You know what I mean? Like, I thought the whole thing. I
dig it, dude. I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, I like the animation a lot too. It kind of reminds me of Archer.
I think that's why how they were able to make her look more badass than the actual Captain America, is because of the animation.
And I dig it too. That Steve Rogers gets into that little kind of the warmonger machine. What would you call it?
The Hydra Stomper.
The Hydra Stomper. There you go.
That was pretty cool too, dude.
Fuck yeah, that was dope. And they got the Red Skull. I wonder if they got that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they got the same actor that played, or the other dude that played it in the Endgame. I think it was two different dudes.
Yeah.
I don't think they got that guy to come back.
Yeah, I heard there was like
that Hugo. I don't think he wanted to be in that fucking outfit or that makeup.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah. So they got that dude that came on in The Walking Dead. Dude that does voices. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I can't wait for I think they're gonna have an episode with the zombies.
I mean, not related. I think that's when I kind of, but that I think is when I stopped watching The Walking Dead. It's kind of when that dude started.
Oh, coming about
when he came, when he's right around that time.
Yeah, fuck that. I kind of stopped watching when they fucking killed that dude, that Glenn dude. I was like, fuck. Even though I have that comic book too, man, issue 100. I was just like, damn, I don't know, man. I just didn't want to. I don't know. It was just fucked up, I guess.
I don't know, man. I think it was that guy Negan. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't like him. so much. I feel like he was like monologuing quite a bit. I was like, oh man, it's like the whole episode right here. Just the whole episode. I just gotta like listen.
Talk and smile,
like shit,
and pause. And
yeah.
A lot of fucking pauses,
okay.
man. Like,
I get it, cool, bro. Like, you date.
He's a cool actor, man. You know what I mean? I thought that fool.
He was, yeah.
They were trying to get that dude to play the dad of fucking Bruce Wayne, bro, and that Flashpoint crossover. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Huh?
I think they were trying to make a movie, or they want to make a movie. He'll be a good fucking part to play that role, dude. That fucking Batman's dad that goes crazy and shit.
Thomas Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Shit, dude. What'd you think about not the Winter Soldier. What is it? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon. Yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah. What'd you think about?
I like that one a lot.
It's pretty cool. Huh?
Yeah, I mean there was some campy like kind of like moments, I guess, in the fighting and with him and Sam, like in therapy. Like there was, I mean, like it was kind of funny. Like, you know, I'm not like totally like hating.
Yeah.
But dude, I thought it was fucking good. I thought the action was dope. I thought the fucking like the Falcon suit with the wings and the fighting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I thought that was sick, dude.
I thought that dude too, man.
And then the other Captain America too. That
John Walker dude.
Yeah,
man.
and that whole like Val. Well, I forget what her name is now.
What do you call that? Captain Agent or Agent what?
U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent. There you go, man.
U.S. Agent. Yeah.
That reminds me of some kind of fucking spin-off too, man. Or not a spin-off, but a what if, you know what I mean? What if the Punisher became the new Captain America? So,
wow, that's crazy, right?
Like, who do you think would be crazier, bro? The Punisher or the John Walker dude?
I mean, clearly, like, we're talking, the Punisher would be fucking way crazier. But I kind of like what they did with that. I mean, kind of getting away from the movies a little bit. I like what they did in the comic books with that character. I was reading like Avengers and stuff in time where like the bad guys come in charge and stuff like that, and then the Avengers are on the run and things like that. So during that time, you know, that guy John Walker loses his legs, he loses his arms, like on this kind of like big assault thing, and like in Asgard, right?
Yeah.
And then then you keep reading, and later on you kind of like, you know, watching like the Thunderbolts. I mean, not watching, but you're reading like the Thunderbolts, and like that fool's running the prison or something like that, and he's like, you know, he's got like a hook and. Yeah, dude, like, I like the way, like, shit just changes, you know what I mean? I know, like, a lot of people hate it, and there's some things that I hate that they change, too. Like, I'm not gonna, like...
Or, like, the fucking Taskmaster.
Like, the Taskmaster,
that shit...
Like, alright, like, it was cool, I get it, like, a twist. It's been his daughter the whole time. Oh, damn.
I call that shit early, me
too.
bro. I call that shit early.
But,
like, to fit the narrative, I guess, but man, dude, that was a cool villain, bro. That was a cool villain. They could have, instead of a daughter, they could have made it a son or something.
I don't even care so much that it was like a girl or a guy. I just think that, like, you know, what if it was like this kind of rogue ex-sealed agent that. Like that could do that kind of thing. That could just copy. That could just copy things that could just copy things that they see.
You're right. That's where they fucked up. They shouldn't add a background to it, a story. You know what I mean? They should just introduce them.
Cool, you know.
And that's it. They shouldn't have gave like a backstory to the.
You know, like and it would have been tight if she was a chick, or I mean, if it was still a girl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like care so much about that, but
we're not gonna see Black Widow anymore. Unless we get someone else to play it.
But they'll probably get the one that played the sister to kind of like fill in that spy role, you know, like of like, all right, we need a hot female spy that can, you know, it's probably gonna be one of those situations like, okay, we need to sneak into this party and, you know, what do you think you would be doing? What do you think you would be doing in another universe?
That's a good question, man. Definitely be a fucking superhero. I don't know. I would. Yeah, that'd be cool, but I think honestly, I think being a supervillain will be fun, like better for us than being a superhero.
You be like a what do you call it? Like a smuggler or something like
I
that.
don't know. It's just
like I'm gonna smuggle aliens into the
like you're doing all that
crazy
crazy shit. You're doing all that crazy shit, right? And the superhero, like Batman, for example, he's just in his cave watching you do that crazy shit. I mean, then he comes out and busts you. I don't know. There's a lot of cool villains, bro. Like Doctor Doom. Shit.
And Doom has his own
Magneto.
country, bro. Doom is legit, bro. I would probably bow down. To Doom. I mean, he's not gonna accept anything less, bro. So if it's Doom, he's gonna be like, bow down, motherfucker.
That's why I hope they're gonna make a new fucking Fantastic Four and knock that shit out of the park, man. That'd be dope. I guess I don't know. I don't know how well we're doing with podcasting and painting, but I guess it's coming out all right. I think we're doing all right.
I mean, I'm getting into it, man. I haven't even really gotten into my drink yet. So I mean,
shit.
I'm just kind of right now warming up on this painting, getting colors on here, because I feel like, man, this is like where you kind of just like do whatever, bro. However, just as long as you get color on there, you get some shapes, and then like, I think after that shit happens, like your eye wants to see something. You know what I mean? Like, it wants to like see a shape, like a pattern or something like that. So I'll just kind of build onto those things.
I got some like lists right here of some of the what if.
Let's see him. Let's read them off. Read it
Oh,
off.
dude. Okay, like, what if Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? Like, I didn't read this comic yet. I'm interested in it, but I can just think, like, what?
I know, right? Like, he's gonna be like,
we just saw some crazy motherfucker.
He's just gonna like live in a tree, bro. Like, pull up there,
dude.
He's a barbarian, bro.
Like, honestly, bro, when I think of Conan, I think of Arnold, bro. Like, I picture
Arnold for sure, dude. Me too. Like Conan the Destroyer.
He's like that John. What's his called? What's that dude?
John Wick.
No, the one that drew the Frank Frazetta.
Frank Frazetta, dude.
Frazetta, dude. Oh, those fucking paintings and drawings. Look at that. Check that out.
Oh shit, that's dope. Yeah.
So when you see that shit, I think of Arnold, bro. So that's one.
So Conan the Barbarian was the first one. That's the one with James Earl Jones, I think. Yeah. And Conan the Destroyer was the one with like Will Chamberlain, I think. That's the one where they got to get the princess. I think they had to like sacrifice her.
Dude, I can't remember those movies. I need to.
What, bro? That one was dope. It was like the Avengers, bro. That one was like the fucking Avengers, dude. They had the little fucking like, I don't know if he was like Chinese, but he was like the he was like the sage, bro. Like he could like, you know, he had magic powers or something. I don't know, like the sorcerer one.
Oh.
And then they had the little thief homeboy of Conan. Then they had that Grace Jones chick, bro. That black chick with the short hair.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She was like all savage. She was like the warrior chick, bro. And they just crewed up to like either deliver this chick or defend her or what. But then, man, dude, that movie was dope. I watched that.
So that's one. Let me see. There's another. Dude, what if the gamma bomb spawned 1,000 Hulks? There's a lot of Hulks, bro. How many Hulks can you think of right now? There's
there's
original. Hulk,
so there's the Hulks, and then there's just like incarnations that like live inside the Hulk too. You know what I mean? So like it's like the regular like savage Hulk that we all kind of like everybody knows, where it's like, yeah, Hulk smashed this and that, you know?
Yeah. All
right, then there's Joe Fixit, where he's kind of like the grayish Hulk, where but he can talk, and he's kind of like a hustler schemer type of dude.
There's the Red Hulk.
Well, the Red Hulk's somebody completely different, and then
That's that.
Then they have the Gray Hulk.
Dude.
Their Gray Hulk is still like, I think he's the original Hulk.
You have a She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is Jennifer Walters, yeah. And then they have a red She-Hulk, which I think was Betty Ross. Then they have the Hulk's son, Scar, and he was from the planets. I mean, he's from when like they launched the Hulk into space. He's a Hulk.
What
And then they have
That's the.
Then they have Lyra. Then they have Lyra. It's the Hulk's daughter from some weird alternate future, like him and Titania, who's like some strong babe from like a future where they have a kid, and that's her. She for whatever reason makes her way back to our reality, and I don't know. Like I guess everybody's just kind of like whatever about her because after she was in like a few books, like that was it. But then I stopped reading, so I gotta figure out what happened with Lyra.
Let's see.
But yeah, and then so then there's those Hulks. Then there's like the cosmic robot Hulk, who's like just like a robot android thing, but like he's powered by like, cosmic energy or some shit.
Out of all the Hulks, the people that played Hulk, who's your favorite? Lou Ferrigno's mine.
Man, I want to say like Norton. You know what I mean? Was like the best. Like, I mean, I don't know, the Hulk or the Bruce Banner. Because I mean, like he didn't play. Those fools didn't play like the Hulk. Lou Ferrigno played the Hulk.
Yeah.
That other like dude played.
They just voiced
Bruce Banner or Robert Banner or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
So Edward Norton, I don't know. I think it like Mark Ruffalo, dude, is probably my favorite. I did like that Incredible Hulk movie because they had that kind of like cool fight scene with him and Emil Blonsky after they had like after they had juiced him up. That was a cool movie, bro. That was a cool movie because they were already talking about serums and shit. They were already talking about fucking like super soldiers, and they were already talking about like programs to like like enhance people instead of like building like weapons and stuff like that. And so that's how he gets that dude Blonsky. He was in that movie. I mean, he's been in a bunch of movies, but he was, he's in a lot of those Tarantino movies.
There's a cool one too, man. I looked into this one the other day. What if the original Marvel bullpen became the Fantastic Four? And that's Stan Lee becoming like Mr. Fantastic. Jack Kirby is the Thing. You have the Human Torch is Sol Brodsky, and Flo Steinberg is the Invisible Woman, a girl.
Nice. What do you think
Those
about
are the writers at the time and that writing those comics. I don't know. That's pretty cool, man. Throw yourself into a little comic. That's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna throw myself in this little corner area right here.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That's a cool idea. I kind of like space too because like drawing like these kind of like space kind of scenes. I mean, like right now it's just kind of like blobby, like nothingness.
Yeah.
But
let's see.
But it's almost like it could be like whatever. You know what I mean? Like we haven't been totally out there in space. I kind of like the process of like building up color or building up like paint onto like I don't know, something kind of like therapeutic about it. Just kind of move it around, watch it dry, watch it blend. Long, sometimes I don't like when these action movies take a long time, because they're really, what are they talking about that they get like, if they're just about action, like why do they take a long time?
Yeah.
I guess I had the same thing about like Suicide Squad. Like if it was so simple, like how come the thing took 2 hours? Endgame was fucking long too.
I think out of all those shows, bro, the Marvel dropped right now, I think Loki was the best one.
Loki, bro. Damn.
That's my shit,
yeah,
bro.
Right.
That's my jam right there.
Damn.
That's what I'm doing right now too. Almost done, but check this out, guys.
Oh shit.
That's my what if.
That's down. What does it look like? Like the Throg, right? That looks like the Throg.
What if Throg got out?
Woo.
You know what I mean?
That's a good one. I'm just kind of doing these fluffy, like, nebula color things.
Yeah, man, that Loki series was pretty dope, bro. And I think episode 5 was the shit, bro. That was my favorite one, seeing all those variants of Loki.
I like the kid, too, man. Like,
Classic
the kid Loki.
Yeah.
I like it how everybody kind of, like, bowed down to him because it was, like...
And he
was, like, the badass.
He killed Thor and shit.
Yeah.
I wonder how he killed Thor. Or did he say it? Did he say how he killed him? No, he just said he did.
I don't think so. But I like movies with like interesting like characters. Like I did like Guardians because it was like a multitude of characters and like locations, like planets. You said, you know what I mean? You're out there. You're seeing different shit.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, what you would see here. Like, you know, like if you're watching Captain America, you know it's gonna be like fucking missiles, fucking fighting, you know, good and bad. You know what I mean? Like Guardians, it's like it's like, you know, floating shit in space. You know, space dads, celestials. It's just so different.
Weirder the better, bro.
I just don't like things too weird. Where they're like, what? I don't even get it. Like weird just to be weird for the sake of being.
I think Marvel's gonna go weird, bro. I think they're gonna get crazy with this all these new alternate dimensions and stuff with Kang and
yeah.
I guess they're gonna see him too now in the Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man.
True, right? Yeah.
I think he's the villain in that one, setting all that up. Like, spoilers, to be honest with you. Yeah, they don't really bother me, man.
Yeah, they don't really bother me too much either.
I get excited when I hear shit. I'm like, for real? Fuck.
Well, I mean, there's something
like,
it is I don't want to
cool.
like even want to bother with, so
yeah, you know it's cool.
I'll stay away from it.
Surprises are cool as fuck, but you know what I mean. Like if you spoil, I'm not gonna be all fucking butthurt about that.
Yeah. There's some people like
some people
they
go
get
fucking crazy,
bro.
man. Shit, chill the fuck out.
Say shit. I'll spoil a movie, bro. I'll spoil that shit, bro. I will spoil it. I'm one of those, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the type that I'm like, look, I don't want to spoil it, so I'll just tell you this part. And they're like, nah, fuck it, just tell me. You watch it, you tell me what you like.
Rock, man, that shit was cool. I love that shot too when they're going down.
When he's in the jar, yeah.
It pans through the ground, it just goes through the ground. It has like all these like food trays, and you just see a jar with him just trying to get out. Mm-hmm. So that's the what if. What if Throg got out? Bam. That's pretty cool too with the alligator.
The alligator was dope,
Loki.
right? Yeah. He's a Loki.
Some of those characters, bro, like Tom Hiddleston, like he is Loki, bro. I can't see people like playing that character now. Like there's some of these characters, like Wolverine, for example, with Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm. I think they said that with that Scott Eastwood dude is gonna
replace him.
I think I heard something like that.
Kind of does look like him a little bit, huh? Maybe.
I wonder if he can act.
Dude, but you need to get a small fucking dude, bro. You know what? I said, I think they should have got that Harry Potter guy. Just fucking bulk him up a little bit. Make him like have a 5 o'clock shadow. I think they throw that mask on him. I think he would have looked like a dope Wolverine.
I
don't know. It's Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
There you go. Him or that other dude. He comes out in Lords of Dogtown.
Emil Hirsch?
Yes, there you go. That dude. He probably. I'm thinking someone small and stocky. You know what I mean? And young, because you want to play this. You want this dude to play Wolverine for the next 10 to 20 years and shit. Like Danny DeVito, he was gonna play. Yeah, Wolverine at one time, I think. Huh?
I guess that was the rumor, huh?
There's a photo you can find online of him, bro. It's so funny.
I like that. I like that actor, bro. I like that video.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's so good.
That's what they. I saw that picture of the cast of Always Sunny as the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay. Yeah, or as the X-Men? Or?
No, the Fantastic Four, bro. And you got Danny DeVito as the Thing.
Oh, okay.
You got Charlie, I believe. Fuck, let me see. Well, Dee's the Invisible Girl. Mac is. Damn, dude, I forgot.
He's probably the
who.
Human Torch or something
Yeah,
like that, right?
and then Dennis is Doctor Doom, bro.
Oh,
You just see
okay,
his
so like
eyes in the background and shit.
okay, so then he's probably that what's his name? Charlie's probably the Human Torch.
Yeah, Human Torch, and then Mac is probably the
Mr.
Mr. Fantastic. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and Dee's the Invisible Girl. That's hilarious, dude. I would watch that shit. I'll pay money for that, dude. Like straight the fuck up. I love that show. That's my favorite show.
What's a movie that you paid money for that you were like, nah, screw this stupid movie.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna sit here.
Like you just want to walk out.
Like
and shit?
like you did walk out.
Oh, I did walk out. Wow, shit. You know, I don't think I ever walked out on a movie, bro.
No?
I probably fell asleep through the movie, but I don't think I walked out.
I walked out on a few movies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I walked out.
Which one can you remember?
I think it was like The Producers, which was like I don't know, like what's that dude from Ferris Bueller?
Oh, the Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. And there was another one called The Soloist with Jamie Foxx and
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. I walked out on that shit, dude. I was watching it. I was like, man, it's just too much of these dudes like talking over each other like at the same time. I was like, oh no, man. I couldn't sit.
I don't even think I've seen that movie. I can. Yeah. If you had to do a what if for DC, what would that be?
Okay, well, let's think of like cool characters then. Let's start that way. Instead of thinking like, let me start. Hold on. Like, let me think of a whole like what if storyline. Let's think of cool characters. DC. Like I've always thought Nightwing was cool. Like I know they're doing like this Teen Titans show.
Yeah.
I've been kind of watching it. Not bad. But I've always thought like the character, the Grayson character was legit. What if? Oh shit! What if like instead of like both parents dying when in the accident, like his dad lives, then he's gotta find out the guy that sabotaged the act killed his mom, and then his dad goes to try to stop him, then gets killed in the process, and then like Batman like eventually saves them and stuff.
There's a lot of Batman ones, I would think. Yeah. His parents not dying.
Oh yeah, what if his parents didn't die, huh?
What if the Batman killed the Joker? What if the Joker killed the Batman? What if I like that? Yeah, that Flashpoint thing. What if the dad became the Batman, mom became the Joker? I think what would be cool is what if Batman came across the alien, the Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if he met him and he gave him the ring?
The Dark Knight Metal series, I think. It was a bunch of different Batmans showing up from different realities, and one of them was a Green Lantern, and it was like about like, he wielded his anger so much, his will so much that like the ring went to him, and then he became like some badass fucking like crazy like Green Lantern. I don't know. It was pretty legit. I liked it. I like that one too because it was like a lot of what if like Batmans. Like what if Batman became like super deadly? What if the Batman became like the Joker? Kind of what if like Batman was a girl and like became like some kind of sea fucking captain, and they all come to Earth to like conquer it and bring on their master. What do they call that dude? Barbados or something like that. He was like their dark dimension bat god or something like that.
I'm excited for the new Batman, man. Once they get that going.
Oh yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good one, bro. I'm not hating on that dude.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I
think Batman movies are pretty much gonna be the same thing. It's just like which one is gonna have like dope action.
Just gotta switch up the villains, bro. Use some of those other good villains. The Riddler's one of those good villains, I think.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have, right?
Yeah. Paul Dano.
Oh, Paul Dano. Yeah, huh? So, like, when do you, like when you're painting, how often do you switch brushes? Or, like, when do you know to switch? Or
I don't know, man. I don't know the rules to it.
Me neither, man.
I just,
to be honest, I don't. I just kind of go for it.
I even took an art class, like, in high school. I think I took an art class in college, too. But it's kind of just more self-taught, you know?
You know, like, I learned about art and, like, design. But as far as, like, painting and theory and stuff like that, you know, I was just kind of self-taught. Just tried it, made some art, you know, like, good or bad, and just kind of kept with it. But also, yeah, just kind of figuring out when do you switch brushes? Like, you know, when do I go into another color? Should I mix it on the paint or on the canvas? You know, it's like just a bunch of stuff. But just go, you know, like, I think just trying it a bunch of times, it's like you find your own little way. I think everybody's different. Oh, this over here too. Ooh. The Watcha. El Watcha. Thanks for tuning in. You know, as you can see, you just put your mind to it. Get some paint, get some friends.
Get some drinky drink.
Get some drink. Have yourself a good time. All right, Artist Kind. Viewfinder Effects, check me out. Check out, Conspiracy Dummy.
Yes, and you can find me at Dan Dingo too on Instagram.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video you just watched and you like artists speaking their minds, please like and subscribe.